I knew this was going to happen. I knew he was going to get starched. And here's why. Within the first 2 minutes, I realized that Wilder's camp didn't close any of his defensive gaps. If you watch his fight against Ortiz, and you watch his first fight against, fuck is his name? His first fight against Ortiz and his first fight against Fury, when they walked him down, he had nothing. He had Junior Dos Santos syndrome, like Junior Dos Santos versus Cain Velasquez. Junior Dos Santos was feared by everybody, but as soon as Cain walked him down, he couldn't do shit. He couldn't do shit. He was throwing crap and he was getting his ass kicked, and that's what happened to Wilder. He has no defense. And as soon as Fury came over the top with the same move that he throws over and over and over again, he was fucked. Now in this fight he tried to go to the body, but he was only throwing long jabs. He didn't do anything on the inside, and he was relying on that right hand. Basically his coaches were pulling a fucking Ronda Rousey, where Ronda Rousey had plenty of time to close up all the gaps, plenty of time to work on all her weaknesses. To fix those, then she would have starched people like Nunes. If Shevchenko could light up Nunes, Ronda Rousey should have been able to light up Nunes. She had enough power. She walked around at 155. She fought at 155 for years. She could have fucked up Nunes. Nunes didn't even have enough power to knock her out. But since she had all those defensive fucking holes in her game, she got starched. And that's what happened here. He had nothing. Like, his hands were down the whole time. When he'd come in for the long jab, his fucking hand was his glove was down instead of up at his chin. When Fury would throw his jab, his hands were wide open. His whole inside midsection was open. These are flaws that he had in the Ortiz fight, and these are flaws that he had in the first fight against what's his face, Fury. And it's kind of odd to me that Ortiz didn't pick this shit up, because he's a very good technical fighter as well. So it's really fucking weird that Ortiz didn't starch him. It wasn't able to get on the inside and put him away. Because if you notice in the first fight, when he hit him with that uppercut and he had Wilder dazed, he didn't put him away. He tried to put him away, but I think Wilder's size was able to keep him pushed back enough to keep Ortiz from closing the show. That's what that was. That is what that was. But since Fury's a longer guy, got a longer reach, he wasn't able to play that game of pushing the guy back and then throwing the haymaker over the deal. So Fury beat him with his own shit. Now you got a bunch of jackadaddies saying he's on the juice, he's roided out of his mind, and he might be. But even if he wasn't, even if he wasn't on steroids, it doesn't fucking matter. Even if he was on steroids, it doesn't matter. He has no defense. The whole fight he had no defense, and that's why they stopped the goddamn fight. Now he got fucked up with that. He's got his eardrum busted, so his equilibrium was fucking finished. He was done dizzle. He couldn't hear a damn thing. But, and to all the AJ fans, he lost to Tyson Fury, nigga. Tyson Fury made Klitschko look like crap when Klitschko was Klitschko. He didn't get knocked down like AJ did. Alright? AJ lost to a fucking janitor, nigga. He lost to the taco truck guy. So let's not go there. And then he barely squeaked by in the rematch that was probably fixed. If he fights Fury, he gets fucking starched. And actually, I was kind of hesitant about Fury because he changed camps. Because I felt that his old trainer had Deontay Wilder's number. But yeah, this new nigga, he's good. He's good. And honestly, I don't see AJ doing shit to beat Fury, even with his old trainer, even with his old style. Defensively and technically, Fury's light years ahead of AJ. AJ's very slow. AJ plods. AJ gasses. Even against a hella fat taco truck guy, He wasn't really doing nothing. And the reason why I say it was fixed is because there were times in that fight, if you go back and watch that fight, and I think in the 5th and the 7th round, there were times where Ruiz got in close and could have just put him away on the inside, and he just hesitated. It was like somebody paid him to stop. So that didn't make any goddamn sense. So I don't see this guy doing anything. I don't think AJ doesn't have any tools to beat Tyson Fury. He has no tools to beat him. He doesn't have the height advantage. He doesn't have the reach advantage. He doesn't have the speed advantage. He literally has no advantage against Tyson Fury. He has no advantage, none whatsoever. Now I like Deontay Wilder, and I want to see Deontay Wilder knock AJ the fuck out. But looking at this fight, it's obvious that if you walk him down, it's Junior Dos Santos all over again. He has Junior Dos Santos syndrome. When Overeem walked Junior Dos Santos down, went under his jab, right hooked him in the mouth, he went down like a sack of potatoes. Now everybody knows, yeah, he's got power, but if I smother him and I walk him down, I'll knock him the fuck out. Luis Ortiz, in that rematch, that's where he fucked up. He got on the outside. He tried to circle around, reset the fight. And when he did that, he was in a position with his hands down, and then he got punched in the face from long range. That was his mistake. That was his mistake. He got hardcore exposed. So he's going to have to get a new camp. These guys, I'm sure they have his best interests at heart, but they don't really. They're not there at that level. They're not there. They were relying on his power. He has no defense. That's it. That's fucking it. So yeah, I knew Fury was gonna win, and I'm gonna go to Jersey and collect my winnings. And that's all I got to say. Bitch.